starts this quarter, we had one on a free throw in the entire first half. Really making a difference in this game as they try to catch back up.
Brock's layup is no good. Shane moving the ball down, draws the foul. And the foul is on Chris Cacchione, who's being subbed out for Ryan Aquino.
I thought they had gotten to Shaman before the shot, and they had. Shaman was standing on the free throw line, but it's going to be an inbound.
Adler will inbound it to Shaman. Converting for a layup. Jacob Calvini will take them down, but give it back to Franks. Franks putting the ball up. With 10 seconds left here, Ryan will close the last shot, but they won't. The ball will be stolen by Reinbrook. Switching putting up a shot. Adler putting up a three. Reinbrook taking the lead going into the fourth quarter.
My goodness! Reinbrook just came out full steam the entire third quarter and we're back out in the lead after being down 14 at halftime. We still have a whole quarter left to play.
I agree. I think Rhinebeck got a little sleepy coming into the third quarter. They played so dominant in the first and second quarter, especially the end of the second quarter. They stole the ball, they got it down right there, making a buzzer beater shot. Ryan Aquino right before the first half ended. And I think they came off a little thinking that this game was theirs, but Reinbrook, I mean, coming back with a huge response here in the third quarter, and now they're in the lead.
We'll see what the fourth quarter will bring. You want to stay tuned. It's a 2-point game with 8 minutes to play. Stick around. We'll be right back on LMC Varsity Sports. Rob Moretti alongside Matt Benson, fourth quarter of play. Reinbrook putting up 23 points in the third quarter with a huge comeback as now they try to seal the deal against the Rhinebeck Panthers. Both teams 6 and 5, and that one taken away was knocked away by Franks, and Sevian will bring it up. Barak thought about a three, instead he gives it to Sevian. Back to Barak. Jumper, and good by Barak.
You know, Rob, now you can see both fan bases really getting into it here. Like every point they're cheering. It's going to go down to the wire.
Rhinebeck's been in some tight games this season, and we've been in a couple of them. They had a lead on Portchester early in the season before losing in overtime, as this three ball is in and out by Adler, rebounded by Calvini. Then against Valhalla, they were in a tied game, and Cacchione hit a three to seal it with under 30 seconds to play. Frank's off balance shot is no good, and Adler brings it up for the Trojans. Knocked away by Sevian. He's able to come away. No foul on the play. And Jacob Calvini under the bucket for two. 39-37. It's going to be a rowdy 6 minutes and 15 seconds between now and the end of regulation. Three-point attempt is off. Caught in midair by Shaman, who puts it in for two. We'll probably go back and forth like this the remainder of the game. These two teams both coming out to play. Three-pointer by Barak is short. Adler puts up no shot. It was waved off.
Rhinebeck got lucky there, and that was a perfect three from Adler.
Yeah, I didn't see a signal for a travel. It might have been an infraction away from the ball. They're signaling one. It might have been against Ryan Shaman. And they look inside. Aquino can't handle it. Calvini recovers. Josh Barak seeing extended time one of the few times this season. Aquino driving in, puts it up behind the back, no good. Rebound by Barak, who draws the foul.
This is going to be a tough game for both teams right now, Robert. 5 minutes, 17 seconds left, high score. It's really going to come down to who wants it more.
Josh Barak, who has 4 points today, looking to add to that total. The first one just missed.
In the background, I can see Jacob Burke getting his ankle taped. Looks like he'll be doubtful to come back tonight. We saw him hobbling off the court earlier in the third quarter. But his replacement, Ryan Shaman, he can do pretty well.
Barak to give the team a 1-point lead. Got it. 40-39, 5:10 to play. Adler dished it off to Wurtzel. Inside for Brendan Shaman, over the top, no good. Goes out of bounds, and Rhinebeck ball. Trojans will back off the press. Barak. Uncontested three, bounces, no good. The rebound is by Sniski. Adler to the corner, now back to Adler. Jumper by Shaman, in and out, rolled off the side. Sniski puts up a three, in and out. And rebounded by Franks. They quickly move it up to Sevian. Under 4.5 to play. Calvini puts it up. Got it. Jacob Calvini making his presence known in the fourth quarter. 4 points today, all in the last 4 minutes. And a timeout called by Blind Brook as they trail by 3 to the Rhinebeck Panthers. As one fired up Rhinebeck Panther bench. Coach Sean Lincoln has to be happy with his team's effort in the fourth after a rough third. Scott Wurtzel will inbound. Lots of fans here today. Blind Brook, located really just a few miles up the Boston Post Road. So, a packed house here to watch the last 4 minutes of this game. It's a 3-point lead for Rhinebeck. As Wurtzel gets it to Adler. 10 to shoot. Back to Adler. Wurtzel over to Ryan Shaman. We got 3 seconds on the shot clock. Shaman puts it up at the buzzer, and he makes it.
And Rob, as you were saying about being a packed house, basketball teams traditionally bring along their JV teams because they'll play after, and that also contributes to team spirit and more people in the stands getting pumped up.
It's like Franks drew the foul there. He was trying to make some room. Someone must have pushed off of him. And that was foul number 6, so Rhinebeck in the bonus. Their next foul, they will shoot a 1-and-1. There's a fake shot there. He dished it to Franks, no good. Aquino faked the whole place out. Adler to Sniski. Now they go inside for Shaman, back out. Ryan Shaman blocked by Matt Franks. Cascione works it up to Aquino. Jumper is good. Back to a 3-point lead for the Panthers with 2:45 to play. Working the perimeter. Adler and Wurtzel playing catch. They get Shaman involved. Ryan Shaman, another jumper. This one bangs out. And Franks on the rebound for Rhinebeck. Work it quickly up to Barak. Barak with the layup, no good. Franks on the rebound!
Matt Franks being on fire tonight. He's always there. You can always find him, I feel like, tonight. With a quick block there, and getting the rebound and putting him on the point, he is just dominant.
Timeout called by Mike Welsh. Ryan-Eck is pumped. They lead by 5, 2:11 to play. We'll be right back. Worcester will inbound as we get things started back up. Blindbrook in a bit of a hole here. Three-pointer by Adler is good!
Putting that 5-point lead down to a 2-point lead.
Neither team is fading away down the stretch tonight. Sevion finds Barak. Barak inside, no good. Franks just tips it in. Franks barely even touched that ball. Wurtzel for 3, got it.
It was just back and forth tonight. Ryan-Eck only has a 1-point lead. This is going to go down right to the final second round.
1:20 to play. It's a 1-point game now. Ryan-Eck still ahead, but by the slimmest of margins. Josh Barak gets it to Sevion. Under 20 to shoot. Long pass to Barak. He tries to sneak it underneath and he gets it.
1 minute left.
It's a 3-point Panther lead. Mike Welsh wants another timeout. Now with 52.4 seconds left, Blindbrook can realistically assume that they'll have at least 2 more possessions. So do you go for the 3 or do you try to hit the 2 and narrow down the deficit and wait for that second possession?
Well, Adler's been on fire tonight with 3s, but if I were them, I would go for the 2 and try to get the second possession. Foul player to regain possession or just to stop the clock. They shouldn't be relying on one shot going into the last 52 seconds.
We'll be back with those last 52 seconds in just a moment. It's a 3-point game, but feels even closer than that. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Adler brings it up. He leads scoring for his team with 18 points. Matt Franks with 22 for Ryan-Eck. 40 seconds, 15 on the shot clock. Adler brings it up, no foul. Rebound goes out of bounds. Ryan-Eck ball.
Shot clock's off, Rob. Ryan-Eck has to get the ball into their zone and hold it.
Blindbrook has to foul if they want to get another possession here. Sevion is fouled as he was trying to make his way in. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Jake Sevion.
Sevion playing the whole game tonight as a sophomore. Really stepping in for an injured player. I mean, getting the great experience and, maybe the coach will start him over him.
Sevion really needs to make this first to help ice the game. And he doesn't. It was in. It came back out. And the foul was drawn by Scott Wurtzel. Just a 4th team foul for Ryan-Eck in the half, so they still have some to give. And we'll have a timeout. 24.6 to play. Trojans trailing the Panthers by 3. Stay tuned. Jacob Burke is back after getting his ankle taped up. He inbounds it to Adler. Blindbrook needs 3 to tie. 15 seconds to play. Shot clock is off. Adler almost lost the ball there. Goes around for Wurtzel. No good. Rebound by Adler. With 2 seconds and a timeout is called.
2 seconds left, Rob. Blindbrook has to get a quick inbound with a shot just to stay alive, just to force overtime. There's no way that they can win it before the game's over, obviously. Oh, they reset the clock to 4 seconds.
Yeah, they've added 2 seconds back onto that clock, and that could be the difference between a good shot and a great shot for Blind Brook. You never know. Looks like Rhinebeck coach Sean Lincoln is talking to the officials and saying, hey, why is there 2 more seconds on the clock?
It's a pretty reasonable question from Coach Lincoln.
And that's what their officials saw. That's what they wanted to do. And really, at this point, we'll get to see what Blind Brook has in their bag of tricks for an inbound play. We'll step out for a brief moment, and we'll be right back. Wurzel will be inbounding. 4 seconds to play. Blind Brook needs 3 to force overtime. He finds Sniski. They get the shot up. It is off the top of the backboard, and that's it. Ball game. 50 to 47. Rhinebeck. So Rhinebeck able to hold on at the end. They actually were down 2 at the beginning of the quarter. They stuck with it, and now they shake hands with a team that gave them a great challenge. Rhinebeck 7-5 after starting 2-5. Look out, 5-game win streak for Rhinebeck. We're back with the postgame in just a moment on LMC Varsity Sports.
Mac Benson here with Josh Barak. Josh Barak, a big part of Rhinebeck's victory tonight. Josh, what were your keys to success tonight?
Well, Coach told us to just come out there and play the best defense we could play, and we played as hard as we could out there. And defensive rebounds was also the key, and our offense is just going to come, and we work as a team.
Thank you, Josh. Coach Lincoln coming up next.
Back on the postgame after a 50 to 47 victory with Coach Lincoln. And Coach, another victory in a close game for in a 5 in a row now for you guys. Yeah. How does it feel to be able to fight to get that streak going?
You know what, it's been great to see the development of the players overall. I think we're just starting to find our identity. We've been much better on the defensive end, much better and more aggressive rebounding the basketball, and it's been in those situations that we've been able to really put together this win streak. And I credit the players. They stuck with it. We got off to the slow start at the beginning of the season. They never got down on themselves, and that's why we're where we're at today.
Matt Franks with, at least by my count, 22 points tonight. And it wasn't just on offense that he was contributing. How great is it to have a player like him who the whole team can almost kind of feed off of?
Well, it's unbelievable. And you need, and again, if you want to be successful in Class B, it's very competitive right here. So you really need that go-to player that can step up, put points on the board, can rebound, can defend. He's blocking shots. I mean, he's been outstanding out there. But we're not a one-man team either. And you interviewed Josh Barak a little while ago. You know, he's a senior. He's somebody that's been at this for a long time. It's great for him to come out and have that game. And we've been saying all season long, next man up. We were without our starting point guard tonight, Chris Pinnell, and Jake Sevion came out, Angelo Spadafino came out. They both controlled the point against a very, very tough guard-oriented Blind Brook team. That's the attitude that we've had all season. It's been fantastic.
And as you progress through the rest of the league part of your schedule in the coming weeks, even if you can't keep the streak going, how great is it to know that your team can rattle off this many wins in a row?
Well, it's about the win streak because it's helping to put us in a position from a playoff standpoint where we can hopefully get a very positive matchup, maybe even a home court. I mean, this is one of those games where with a win like this tonight, it puts us in position to control our destiny to maybe get a home court game in the first round, which is something that's been a goal of ours for the last couple of years, is to be able to play a game in the playoffs